What's up, business builders? Our last video in this series on Indeed, and this one's all going to be about how do you create a sponsored job campaign. A lot of people, they just go to the dashboard and then they see the little thing over to the right that says sponsor and they click that, and you can do it that way, but there is a little bit more advanced way. A lot of people don't know this. So you've got to follow with me. My advice, watch this on your phone, open Indeed up on your laptop or desktop, and then follow along. So when I open up my account, I want to go over to analytics. Okay, that's, you've got dashboard, find candidates, and then analytics on that black top bar. So go to analytics. When you do that, and by the way, you have to have admin access to do what I'm showing you. Okay, so if you're like a manager and you don't have admin access, then you're not going to be able to see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you want to go on that sub bar. Okay, you've got overview, jobs, campaigns, reports, and hiring insights. Go to campaigns. There's a drop down. There'll be 4 different options. You want to go to create a campaign. So I'm going to go into that. And you can do it like the simple way, right? You know, like I was saying before, your job ad on dashboard, they have sponsor over there. It's usually like lit up in blue and they make it flashy so that way you click it and spend money. But it doesn't allow you to do any type of specifications, and there's not any editing. It's just like, hey, how much do you want to spend per day, or how much do you want to spend per month? And then I think it allows you to set an end date, but that's it, right? This gives you a little bit more options. So now you're on like create a campaign. Okay, so you're gonna have, there's gonna be a lot of stuff on this. So you need to really just play around on it, to be honest. You can do this on your own. It's a little cumbersome, but you can figure it out. It's not rocket science. So you've got job source, Indeed, and then there's a little box under there that says keyword and advanced. What that does is basically you're picking out what job ads you want to sponsor for the campaign. Really easy way to do this is just to, where it says add jobs, just go in and click the one that you want. I clicked a keyword, which was the job title, crew leader driver. I'm gonna save keywords, and then on the far right, you're gonna see, you know, if I've got 6 total job openings, if I click a specific keyword, let's say crew leader driver, and I only have 1 job ad that says that, then it should tell me 1 selected out of 6. Okay, because maybe I just want to sponsor 1 job ad. Now, if you want to do in bulk, you can do that. You can take like 5 different ads, and it makes it super fast because then you don't have to do all of this 6 times, you just do it once. And they've got a bunch of other filters on how to pick out the job ad from all the ads on your dashboard. They do have like an exclude jobs part, so like same concept, you're just picking and choosing which job ads you want to do the campaign for. Going down, the next thing you've got define campaign budget. Okay, so you've got 2 different budget types. You've got automatic, which is the programmatic spend that Indeed does, and it's based on their technology. And then you've got bid for clicks. It's just pay for clicks. And so you set a bid amount for how much that you want to spend per click. I have personally found that the automatic one, which they recommend, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. A bid for clicks, at least I kind of have some, I know that, hey, I'm only spending maximum X amount of dollars per click on my ad. Now, just because somebody clicks your ad doesn't mean that they're gonna apply, but it's 1 step closer, right? So maximum cost per click, let's say that I only wanna spend $1, you know, let's say $2 per click. Yeah, $1.50, $2 per click. And then let's see here, campaign budget optional. And you may even want to go down to $1 per click. I mean, that might be a good place to start. I don't want to be giving people, next thing you know, you get a big bill from Indeed. $1 per click, campaign budget optional. So you can say $1 per click, and then you can say, oh, I want a maximum spend like $1,000. And you can do it 1 time or you can do it per month. And then you could do daily budget. That is an option. So there's a lot of ways that you can format like how you're going to spend the money. Main thing though is you can either do the automatic, which is Indeed basically optimizing your spend for you, saying, hey, you know, we're aiming to get the best results with the lowest cost, or you can do pay per click. Just go a little bit further and do the campaign schedule. So you can start the campaign and have it paused, so you can build it all out, but it starts paused, so it's not spending money right away. I don't really know how you do that. Or you can set it active, okay? So start time, you can start the campaign like at a later date. And then there's a little checkbox underneath the start date, and it says prorate first month. You do wanna click that, because otherwise you're gonna get charged a bunch more money. You know, if there's only a week or 2 left in the month, you wanna make sure you prorate. for the month, okay? You can set an end date. So this is great, you know, especially for our industry and moving. Like if you want to start a campaign February 1 and then you want to end it on May 31st, like you can do that in here. You can set it all up so that way, hey, boom, okay, cool. We've got this budgeted out, $1,000 a month, February 1, May 31st, and it's already built out. Now, you may want to be looking at the results of it to see if you want to change stuff. Manage campaign performance. So they've got 2 budget balancing options. Okay, one is click balancing and one is no balancing. What does this mean? Basically, click balancing is Indeed will even out all the clicks across multiple job ads. So that way you don't have one ad that's just killing it and then you have some that aren't killing it, aka if you have multiple positions. No balancing will get you the most clicks possible. Okay, Indeed will get you the most clicks possible, even if some ads get a bunch of clicks and some get not as many. Personally, I want it set on no balancing because that to me tells me more of what the true story is. Like, if a bunch of people are interested in this one certain ad, that's what I want to know. Like, I don't want it to even stuff out and make it all level because then I don't really know what's doing well and what's not doing well. So I personally think no balancing. Set job limits. So this is a really useful tool. There's a couple different limit types. You can do a spend limit or an apply limit. Applies limit. Spend limit is like, hey, I only want to spend $1,000. The applies limit is, hey, I only want a certain amount of people to apply to this ad. Once I get, let's say, 100 applicants, then I don't want to spend any more money, right? This is a lot better for businesses that are more mature and they kind of have an idea of their numbers and what they're looking for, and they're like, well, we know personally, if we get 100 applicants, we'll hire X amount of people out of that probably, right? If you've got it down to a science like that, then this is a great tool. So maybe I want to limit to, you know, let's say I want to limit to 50 applicants, and you can do that per month, or you can do it for the lifetime of the ad. You know, again, lots of tools here. And then you can name the campaign, and then you can get it started. So that is how to create a campaign for your job ad. And when we say campaign, that's like sponsoring it. That's like the more detailed way, okay? Again, you could do this. The simple way is go to dashboard, take your job ad, and they have that little thing that says sponsor over on the right. Click it. How much money do you want to spend? You want to do it ongoing, or you want to set an end date, start. This way is just a little more effective. And I also really like at the very top, okay, there's a little button, very, very top. When you start the creating the campaign, it says keywording query advanced in the parentheses. Click that, and then you can fill out like the exact job ad that you want. You can type in the location. So if I type in Winchester, Virginia, and then it allows me to actually set mileage parameter, right? So that's a good little tool too, because I don't want somebody that's freaking 45, 50 miles away. Like that, for a mover, that's not gonna do me any good. So I know this is a little bit long, probably a longer video, but hopefully this helps. If you guys want something more detailed, like you want me to screen share and go way in depth on this stuff, I can do that. I just figured that it's sometimes easier if, you know, I just kind of talk through it. So again, all this is free information. If you're, you know, feeling overwhelmed, you feel like this is a lot, we're here to help. Maybe it's a good fit, maybe it's not. We're not for everybody, but we are really great for some. So let us know if we can help you, and we'll catch you on the next video.